All right, just a quick disclaimer at the front end of this cardio capoeira segment. If you have any pre-existing knee or ankle or hip issues, this should still be relatively safe. Just practice everything very lightly at first. Don't go full tilt. Don't fully commit to the movement. Start gently. Feel out your range of motion. Do not throw yourself instantly into any of these movements. They will demand a little bit of torque on the knees, on the ankles, on the hips. They will involve different levels of load bearing when it comes to placing all of your weight on one leg as you let the other move freely. So just quick disclaimer at the front end, know yourselves, know your bodies, play safe, please. Hope this helps. All right, let's jump right into it, starting from top to bottom, starting with your neck. 5 big circles each way, and back the other way. And down to the shoulders, 5 forward, 5 back, and reverse. Good, arms at the shoulder, 5 forward, 5 back. As you can see from the title of the video, this is going to be a cardio capoeira segment. So for those not in the know, capoeira is an Afro-Brazilian martial art with one of its distinguishing features being the Ginga, G-I-N-G-A, which is a cycle of movements that every movement starts, that every technique starts and ends from. It's, as my capoeira teacher put it, the first move you learn and the last move you master. It's a very basic series of movements. There's a lot of nuance, a lot of moving parts, so expect me to revisit different aspects of it as the session goes on. And switch sides. And reverse. Into the knee, round and round, and as always, if you get to a point where this feels too easy, do so with your eyes closed to really challenge the balance and spatial reasoning skills. Round and round you go. Good for the balance, good for our proprioception, good for a warm-up. Into the ankle, 5 clockwise, 5 counterclockwise. And switch sides. Big circles, loosen up those joints. Let's get everything ready for movement. Back and forth, deep turn, deep step. So loosening everything up. Loosen up the shoulders. Let them swing nice and wide. Reach that leg back. Deep reach. Feel that tug in the upper hamstring, lower glute area. Notice, when my weight comes back, when my leg comes back, so does my weight. I'm bouncing off the ball of my foot here, and returning to the top of the Ginga. When my feet are even, that's the top. When one foot is behind, that's the bottom. Also notice, I'm not static in place here, staying on the center line. Whenever one of my feet comes to the top, I let my weight sway over that foot. So there's a bit more of a lateral side-to-side movement going on. A lot of nuance. Everyone's going to have a different Ginga. It's a very idiosyncratic thing, like a walking gait. Because here, I want to be able to move. I want to be able to evade. I want to be able to kick. I want to be able to turn. I want to be able to change position, change angles. It's meant to be conducive to agility, to versatility. Back and forth. So we're going to start with techniques that are pretty familiar for those of you who have done cardio kickboxing with me and other such movements, big leg swings, our swing lunge series from a previous video. And then we're eventually going to branch out into more unique, unfamiliar territory that's a little more exclusive to capoeira. So from here, we're going to start with bensal, which is a basic front push kick. It's going to come from the bottom of the jinga. And from the bottom of the jinga, excuse me, 1 second, I should be going on the paddle here. There we go. Now, from the bottom of the jinga, we're going to tuck and push. So in real time, it's going to look like this. 3, 2, 1, boom. Once again from this angle. 3, 2, 1. Notice that every time my foot comes down, it returns to the top of the jinga when it comes down. 3, 2, 1. Push. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. It's a little mini crunch that my body does every time I tuck in and extend. 3, 2, 1. Push. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Out. Let's get one more on each side. 3, 2, 1. Out. 3, 2, 1. Out. All right, so far so good. Next up, another thing that should look familiar from our swing lunge series, it's going to look like our lateral lunge. It's called esquiva, which is Portuguese for escape. It's also going to come off the bottom of the jinga. In real time, 3, 2, 1, and it's going to look like this. One more time. I'll show it to you from the other side, from my left. 3, 2, 1, and back. So what's going on here is that once my foot hits the bottom of the jinga, I pivot on the ball of my foot. I'm still facing forward as I place my weight on that back leg and lean away. And then I push back to the top of the jinga and roll into the next step. Every time I return to the top of the jinga, my weight comes over that foot to let me transition into the next step. All right, here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, pivot, lean. 3, 2, 1, pivot, lean, and push. 3, 3, 2, 1. And away and return. 3, 2, 1. And away and return. So far, so good. 3, 2, 1. And away and come back. 3, 2, 1, and back. 3, 2, 1, and back, and return. 3, 2, 1, boom. 3, 2, 1, boom. 3, 2, 1, pivot, and push. Big explosion. You should feel it off your upper hamstring and lower glute. 3, 2, 1, away. 3, 2, 1, back, and push. Now we're going to combine Bensao and Esquiva. Here's what that's going to look like. 3, 2, 1, away, and push. Notice that for the kick, my weight stays over my feet. Let me show you what that means. If I let my weight follow my kick, I'm going to lunge forward. When I come back from Esquiva, I push, and my hips stay over my feet. All right, let's put it together. 3, 2, 1, away, and push. All right, let's try it from the other side. 3, 2, 1, away, and push. That's on me. 3, 2, 1, away, and push. 3, 2, 1, away, and push. 3, 2, 1, move. 3, 2, 1, push back, push forward. 3, 2, 1, back and forward. Doing great. 3, 2, 1, back and forward. 3, 2, 1, back and forward. 3, 2, 1, back and forward. Good. Let's go one more on each side. 3, 2, 1, away and push. 3, 2, 1, back and forward. Good. So far, so good. Next up, we're going to work our crescent kicks, our inside out and our outside in. We're going to start outside in. This one's going to be our first technique from the top of the jingle when our feet are even. Real time, it looks like this. 3, 2, 1, up and over. So, when one foot comes to the top, the other swings around, and as soon as my foot lands, just like with everything else, my weight comes over that foot and rolls into the next step. All right? So that means when I hit 1, other foot's going to come up and over. 3, 2, 1, up and over, outside in, like you're smacking something with your instep. 3, 2, 1, and over. one, and over. 3, 2, 1. Good. 3, 2, 1. Always let your hips follow your legs on the landing. 3, 2, 1, and over. 3, 2, 1, boom. It's all in the follow through. 3, 2, 1, up and over. 3, 2, 1, boom. Follow through. 3, 2, 1, over and follow through. Always rolling into the next step. Just like with life, everything's just a series of transitions. Just gotta decide from what to what. 3, 2, 1, up and over. 3, 2, 1, and over. One more on each side. 3, 2, 1, boom. Good. 3, 2, 1, boom. Right. Now we're going to work that same kick from the bottom of the Jenga. So when one foot's back, it's going to come all the way over and around and end at the top. In real time, it looks like this. 3, 2, 1. All right. That's working. 3, 2, 1. Bend over. Boom. Back to the top. 3, 2, 1. Boom. All the way up and over. You always want to start relatively gently here, especially if you have any pre-existing knee or ankle or hip issues. Start in a relatively small range and gradually work your way out until you find that challenging but doable comfort zone. Because this is really good for the range of motion, good just as a means of getting and keeping you moving. All right, back to the outside in crescent kick. 3, 2, 1, and over. 3, 2, 1, boom. Find your range, find your sweet spot. This is a chance to get intimately acquainted with what your body can do. One more on each side. 3, sorry. Let's try this again. 3, 2, 1, bend over. 3, 2, 1, up and over. All right, next up, we're gonna work our inside out kick. So what that's gonna look like, once one foot reaches the top, I'm gonna sink my weight. I'm gonna commit my weight onto that foot to make this foot lighter and come up and over. So we're gonna be smacking with the outside of the foot. Here's what it looks like. 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right, let's work it. 3, 2, 1. It's in the hips, turn the pelvis. 3, 2, 1. one, move. 3, 2, 1. Notice that when I get to the top of the Jenga for this kick, I turn my pelvis into it to give myself that little bit more momentum and torque. 3, 2, 1. Boom. 3, 2, 1. Bend over. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Inside out. Good. One more on each side. 3, 2, 1. Boom. 3, 2, 1. Now once again, we're going to put some things together. This time, we're going to combine a lateral, a modified esquiva, we'll call it modified for now, into that same inside-out kick. Here's what that's going to look like in real time. Boom, boom. So it's going to come from the top of the Jenga. I'm going to break this one down here. When one foot comes to the top, I come all the way down on it. It's like a circular squat. I come out a little bit wider than usual. Boom. Sink down. And I push my weight across. The more I commit to that movement, the more easily that foot's going to come off the ground. So, boom, inside out. All right, feel it out. 3, 2, 1. Down, up, and around. 3, 2, 1. Boom, boom. 3, 2, 1. Down and around. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. 3, 2, 1. Down, across, up, around. Big circular attack. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Down, across, up and around. Good. All right, that'll do for now. Take a break, get some water.